G'day, Dennis from Caravan Cooking here. Something a little bit different in today's video. I'm doing an unboxing of our latest purchase, a Hawkins Pressure Cooker that I'll be using when we're camping and caravanning. Yes, you heard me right in the intro. We'll be using this pressure cooker when we're caravanning and camping. When we're hooked up to 240 volt, we can use this on our little induction hot plate. When we're off grid, we can use it on a gas stove. We've got a gas stove inside the caravan. We've also got a little butane gas stove that we can use outside the caravan as well. And I think this stainless steel pressure cooker is going to work really well. So let's get on with the unboxing. So this is I bought the stainless steel one, and the reason I bought the stainless steel one because it goes on an induction cooker. The pressure cooker actually comes in aluminium or stainless steel. They're the options. The aluminium is probably about half the price of the stainless steel, but I really wanted the flexibility of using an induction cooker. This one is a 3-litre version. There's a 3-litre short version and a 3-litre tall version. The tall version you can cook for 3 to 4 people. The short version apparently is only good for 1 to 2 people. So I bought the tall one. So the box has got all the usual advertising guff on the outside. There's also a recipe on the top here as well for kidney bean curry. Not so sure about that one, but we'll see how we go. What else do we say here? 5.8mm sandwich bottom, which is extra thick. It's food grade stainless steel as well, and it works, as I said, on gas and an induction cooker as well. So let's see what's inside. So on the flap on here, there's some tips for cooking in the pressure cooker, which will be very handy, and then a list of the different parts that are actually in the box as well. So we'll take out this top bit first. I'll just put that away and we'll have a look at that shortly. And this is the body of the stainless steel induction cooker. Look, I must admit it's reasonably heavy. So to my mind, that will stand up to the rough travel we put it to. I'll just get a little weighing machine and weigh it. That's 1.2 kilos. That piece there is 1.2 kilos. It's quite thick. I'm quite impressed with that. I think the other thing we could use that for is a saucepan. It's always good to have a purpose or a multi-purpose for any bit of gear that you take caravan or camping. So I think that would make an ideal size saucepan as well. So let's see what we've got in the top box here. We've got a cookbook. I think it's instruction manual as well. We've got the service agent's book. We've got the guarantee, and it's got a 5-year guarantee. It's got the little pressure valve release weight that goes on top of the pressure cooker. And there's the lid that goes on top of the pressure cooker as well. and also the gasket that goes on top of the lid, which keeps the pressure in. Just get rid of all this packaging material. Right, let's put the gasket on. That seems to fit very well, and there's a lots of these gaskets are available online as well. Look, I bought this on eBay, and it only took about 2 or 3 days to get here, so I'm pretty impressed with that. And the little weight goes on the top. And then the opening on the lid is actually elliptical shape. You can see that there. Let's see if I can get the lid on. Well, that wasn't that difficult. And then we've got a little clip here that clips it underneath. So this manual here looks fairly sturdy. It comes in Indian, of course, and in English. These pressure cookers are made in India, and apparently they're very common in the Indian household. Let's see how many pages we've got. It's got 86 pages. So the first half of that, 86 pages in English. And there's quite a number of recipes in here as well. There's some interesting one here. That kidney bean curry we saw on the flap there. And it's how to use the pressure cooker as well for meat dishes and vegetarian dishes. How to cook rice in here as well. What else have we got? Care and cleaning. Some cooking tips here as well, which look interesting. They say you can use it for frying as well, so I suppose that's just using the this part here rather without the lid on. And in fact, a lot of recipes I've seen in recipe books, you actually brown or fry the meat or onions and that sort of stuff without the lid on before you put the lid on and pressurize it up. And operating instructions as well, so we might give it a try shortly and see what happens when we turn it on. Now, you might think I'm crazy getting a pressure cooker for caravan and camping, but to me it makes really good sense. So if you're cooking lamb shanks, or you're cooking a meat stew or anything in a camp oven, that can take anything up to 1 to 2 hours. In a thermal cooker, that can take 8 hours. In a pressure cooker, it'll just take 20 minutes. And so to me, it's the time saving, which I think is going to be really useful when we're out caravanning camping. So I'm really looking forward to giving this a bit of a go when we get out and camping. And stay tuned for more videos on that. So I've had a chance to read through the manual that came with the Hawkins stainless steel pressure cooker. I remember I've got the 3 litre tall one, and on page 16 they've got what they call the trial run. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this trial run, see how the pressure cooker works, and also I'll see how my brand new little induction cooktop goes as well. It's a June brand that I bought from Anaconda, which is a camping store here in Australia. So let's see how it goes. First thing that I'll do is I'll take the lid off. Work out how to get it out. And then I've got 2 cups of water. Now let's see if I can get the lid back on, eh? I got it on easily the first time. I think it's going to be a little bit of practice to be able to do that properly. And then I'll clip that down. So that lid now is on tight. The little weight is on the top there as well. I'll pop it on the induction cooker there, and I will turn the induction cooker on. I'll turn it on. The power point might be useful. Now we'll see how it goes, eh? Well, I can certainly hear it heating up well. Well, that scared me a bit. It's the first time I've used it, so I found that was quite interesting. So what it does is it brings it up to 15 psi, 15 pounds per square inch in the pressure cooker itself, and when it goes above that it releases a shot of steam, so it'll be releasing steam throughout the cooking process. It took about 5 minutes to get up to that level. I started on 60 degrees C and I ended up turning up to about 140. It was taking quite some time. That's my fault. I just need practice in using this. And then once it reached that operating pressure, I turned it down a bit. I'll try not to jump when it releases pressure again. Not sure whether I jumped then or not. So I think it's just adjusting the temperature until you get the right level of pressure. But that'll be a bit of practice doing that, I'm sure. So I'm turning the induction hot plate off now. There's two ways to release the pressure. One is one, you can just leave it and eventually the pressure will go down after 5 to 10 minutes. The other way, you can use a knife, and it's got a little slot, if you like, on the top of that, and you just gradually lift it up until the pressure is released. The beauty of an induction cooker is that as soon as you turn it off, there's no more heat coming from the cooker itself. You could still hear the induction cooker for a little bit while, but it's got a fan there just to regulate the heat of the cooker itself. So you can see there now I'm lifting it up, no pressure's coming out, so the chamber itself is depressured. Depressured, is that a word? Depressurized. So theoretically, if I squeeze the handle and pull that off, I'll be able to pull it off. You see there was no pressure left in there at all, but the contents of course are still very hot, and the lid will be very hot as well. Well, in summary, look, I'm pretty impressed with this little machine. I haven't cooked with it as yet, but I will. I will shortly, of course. I've used a electric pressure cooker, and I've cooked with camp ovens many times. So I don't think it's going to take a lot of practice to get this happening. But I will cook something in the next few weeks, and I'll try and make a video shortly about it as well. So look, I'm giving the Hawkins stainless steel, a 3 litre tall, a thumbs up. I think it's great quality. It'll be useful to use as a saucepan as well as a pressure cooker. And as I said, more videos to follow. So if you liked the video today, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to hit the notification bell, you'll find when new videos come out as well. So signing off, this is Dennis from Caravan Cooking. Thanks for watching. Hooroo.